women don't care, but a man don't need me here. Well, I'm going to the river, walk it up and down. Well, I'm going to the river, walk it up and down. Well, I'm going to the river, walk it up and down. If I don't find my baby, I'm gonna jump on my board and drown. Shine my light like some headlight on some train. I could shine my light like a headlight on some train. I could shine my light like a headlight on some train. I would shine my light in Colorado's plains. What a girl I love, one I crave to see. What a girl I love, the one I crave to see. What a girl I love, the one I crave to see. Why she's living in Maple, a fool won't write to me. What you gonna do when they send your man to war? What you gonna do when they send your man to war? What you gonna do when they send your man to war? I'm gonna drink muddy water, I'm sweep in the hollow log. So that was my version of Wartime Blues by Blind Lemon Jefferson. One of his rather spooky and eerie pieces, I think. Recorded in 1926 in a, well, very bad recording quality. I don't think they were recording electrically already then, but acoustically. Anyway, there is a transcription of this song in the John Miller Texas Blues book, and I have put a link in the video description. But I must admit I didn't play it as he transcribed it, because, well, Lemon, his bass is all over the place and he's not consistent, which is not a bad thing, of course, but I chose to make a more modern version with a constant bass the whole time. But I took a few things, of course, otherwise it wouldn't sound like Wartime Blues. And for example, he does this a couple times, but not the whole way like I did, just this. And then he goes back to the E chord. But I thought, well, I'm going to make to that dissonant sound, I'm going to use that for the first line of the lyrics. And normally this, you hear this in a blues in the key of C, but in the blues over the key of E it's rather rare to hear. And then of course the A minor chords, normally in a blues in the key of E, you expect the A7, but he uses A minor, which adds to the eerie spookiness, I guess. And then the B7 section, I did a few different things like what he did. He goes to the, he does something like that, but I chose other ways. Anyway, no tab for this lesson because it's an easy lesson, and I will explain it from beginning to end. We're in standard tuning, but I'm tuned a half step down, like Blind Lemon Jefferson, by the way, because that first line, that's rather high singing, and I couldn't reach it in, well, normal standard tuning. So I tuned down like Blind Lemon. So here are my E strings. And I will refer, of course, to E chord, A minor chord, B7 like this, although it sounds a half step lower. So, for the bass, of course, it's slightly muted. I rest my hand on the strings, but it's not like this muted. It's just slightly. And pretty close to what I call the country blues bass, open and then muted. And you see, of course, I don't hit the 6th string, but the 3 bass strings in just one pick like that. So the beginning phrase, which we play in between every verse, so hammer on the 3rd string, open 2nd and 1st string, slight bend on the 3rd fret 2nd string, and like that. Then I keep the bass. What you gonna do when they send you man to war? So you start with the open, what you, and then bend, gonna do when they send you man to war. And then you go to the A7, the A minor. What you gonna do when they send you man to war? And the bass, of course, the A. What you gonna do when they send you man to war? To war. So open, oh, upstroke the 3rd string. Oh, war. And then the E7 after the 1st line. What you gonna do? Notice that I'm bending that 1st fret 2nd string, and I don't hold the chord there, so I can do a nice bend there. Gonna do when you send your man to war. No E7 there, just before the last sentence. I'm gonna drink my water, gonna sleep in a hollow log. I'm walking into the B7. And then I'm going over to the alternating bass. And then with the temp. Gonna drink muddy water, gonna sleep in a hollow log, sleep in a hollow log, like that. One more time slowly. What you gonna do when they send you man to war? And I'm playing with 2 fingers the whole time. What you gonna do when they send you man to war? What you gonna do when they send you man to war? What you gonna do when they send you man to war? I'm gonna drink muddy water, gonna sleep in a hollow log, sleep in a hollow log. And that's the B string is like a drone. Now all the verses are the same except for the B7 section. Well, yeah, there's one variation in the A minor. Let's take the 2nd verse. I ain't got nobody, I'm all here by myself. Well, I ain't got nobody, I'm all here by myself. So the variation in the A minor is that is a hammer on it instead of that bend. Ain't got nobody. And then for the last sentence, well, these women don't care. Well, these women don't care, but the man don't need me here. Well, these women don't care, well, these women don't care, but the man don't need me here. I'm following the vocal line. Well, we started the first fret, third string. Well, these women don't care, but the man don't need me here. And then in the third verse I did another variation for the B7. If I don't find my baby, gonna jump overboard and down. So walking to the B7 and then accent the up stroke. If I don't find my baby, gonna jump overboard and down. And you notice that slapping I did, of course you can play it straight. But instead I did. You can even do a little upstroke. And there's a lot of muting, of course, with the palm, so you get that percussive effect. You're going to need a thumb pick to do that, because with bare fingers I think it will be difficult. Then I did a little solo, which is a variation of the theme. And muted after I picked the strings with my picking fingers. You notice that the bass is more muted when I play that solo thing. A little variation. Double bends there. And I guess that's about it. Yeah, in the last verse I skipped the verse which Lemon sings and repeated the first verse, and I thought, well, let's play it without the bass. What you gonna do when they send you man to war? What you gonna do when they send you man to war? And then I pick up the bass again. So that's it for the song. Yeah, the end tag, which is not what Lemon did, of course, but I slowed down and work with dynamics a bit softer until the end. Sounds complicated, but it's not. First of all, I use 2 fingers the whole time, and the middle finger picks the open E string as a drone. So 2nd string, 5th fret. Index on the 1st string, 3rd fret. Pinky on the 5th fret, 1st string, and the 6th fret. And going down, open, and then 2nd string, 3rd fret, 3rd string, 4th fret, and then hammer on, pull off, 2nd fret, 3rd string. Or something like that, of course, there's many variations possible. And open 4th string and 2nd fret. Twelfth fret, 9th fret, and the open B string. Yeah, that's it. Have fun with Blind Lemon Jefferson's Wartime Blues.